Have you ever had someone or something piss you off and you just couldn't get it out of your head? I'm going to give you 7 tips on how to get over this and get it out your head. Tip one, stop talking to people about the issue or problem that is bothering you. What it does is it creates a copy of it. And what it does, it gets worse. So I know this was the old me. I would call, hey girl, guess what happened to me? Hey girl, I'll call another friend and call another friend and keep it just kept getting worse. So every time you talk to someone about it, you're making it worse. So if you have to talk to someone about it, choose one person you want to share that experience with. Stop creating a story in your head and stop replaying the scenario in your head as well. So, this is something I used to do. I would create a story out of the situation that happened. I didn't know if any of this was true, but I would just make it up. So, I would be like, oh, if XYZ happened, oh, she must have been jealous. Oh, she was mad. I don't know that to be true. That is creating a story. Make sure you do not create a story about the situation that happened. Take it for what it is and do not keep replaying it over in your head. It's very tempting to do. Be mindful of how you may be suppressing your emotions. So for me, what I used to do is eat sweets. I love sweets anyway, but I used to always eat chocolate, candies, cookies, gummies, everything that I wanted to suppress my emotion and my reaction to what was happening. So it's very tempting to do that. So it may look like alcohol, it may look like food, it may look like sex. There's whatever poison you may pick, be mindful if you're suppressing your emotion. Number 4, don't ignore the emotion that you feel. So acknowledge that emotion that you are feeling. The only way to get through an emotion is to go through it. So you can try to skate around it. You could try to cover it up with food and candy and all that stuff, but all you're doing is suppressing it, and then later on it's you're going to explode because you haven't dealt with the emotion. So you have to go through it, and the way to go through it is to cry if you need to cry, be angry if you need to be angry, be pissed if you need to be pissed. Go through the emotion, acknowledge it. Step number 5, write a letter to the person or situation that is pissing you off. So I know if it's a situation, just write about it, write it down, get it out your head and onto the paper, and then burn it. Number 6, reframe it. So reframing something is just looking at it with a new pair of eyes in a different way. So instead of looking at the situation or what happened to you as if you're the victim or woe it's me, look at it with a new pair of eyes. Number 7, choose how you will move forward. So this is an example of what I've mentioned before in another video is what you can learn from that situation and how you can move forward instead of sticking with the situation and being in the victim stance and replaying it and all those things I just went through. So this is your opportunity to look at what you learned from the situation and how you're going to use what you learned to move forward. So for instance, this could look like, okay, I need to trust my gut more, or I need to watch out for warning signs. I had so many warning signs. You knew X, Y, and Z was this type of person, but you ignored it and you kept going, and that got you into the predicament that you're in now. It could be something like respecting boundaries. So you allow people to trample all over your boundaries. It could look like going forward, I will make sure that my boundaries are respected to prevent this from recurring. I hope these 7 tips have supported you and helping to get it out of your head and not letting it fester. Thank you so much for watching and have a great week.